Hello and welcome to my latest weekly video news from Madison's. Well, bank base rate went up last week again. Only a 25 bips rise, this time the 12th rise though in a row, and now standing at 4.5%. But generally the market is fine with that. It's sitting roughly where it should probably be anyway now. I think it's unexpected that there'll be any more rate rises. Of course, Bank of England is taking this decision because inflation is remaining stubbornly high. It was at 10.1% at the end of March, compared to 10.4% at the end of February, so a slight drop, and it is expected to come down quite a bit towards the end of the year. But they need to be really careful now. They don't want to undo the good they're trying to do to control spending with actually making it too expensive for people to survive. The housing market is a really good indicator of consumer confidence, and if we start to see repossessions because people can't meet their mortgage payments, that will set a heart attack across our economy. So they are really juggling the nation staying confident and happy whilst trying to control inflation. So I think it was the last one for a while. The mortgage rates did not do much following it at all. Many of them have been pricing in around to get to this kind of level. And interestingly, if you look at long-term mortgage rate monies, although rates have obviously risen, over 4% with all these latest rate rises from what they were, long-term money rates on mortgages, 5-year fixed deals, are only sitting about 2.5% above what they were. So the bank's always pricing in a bit of a rate rise in due course anyway. That's for people who need a bit more of a bigger mortgage. If you've got a high deposit, you can get a much more attractive interest rate, even now still actually. So yeah, not too bad. There was an interesting chat that happened between two kind of industry pundits. I'm going to have to read some of the stats because I can't remember all of these. But basically they were comparing what's going on with the market, and there were an average of 31,740 listings this week compared to a year-to-date average of 31,826. So that's exactly where it should be. There were 17,476 price changes this week compared to a 2023 average of 17,634, so a difference of like 150-ish. 22,361 sales compared to a 2023 year average of 21,693. So that's up about 600 sales. That's a good sign, I would say, that the market's fine. Fall throughs, offers that don't make it through to exchange, 4,717 compared to 4,947. So two really interesting dials there would suggest that the market's doing okay. It's obviously recovering more from that awful autumn market that we had, but generally exactly where it should be. So in my opinion, the winners at the moment are just realistic buyers and sellers. I think if you are selling and buying, don't look too much at the price of yours. Think about the differential. Think about what you're going to get that next purchase from. There is no doubt that the biggest issue at the moment is unrealistic sellers and buyers. So buyers expecting too much of a deal, sellers expecting too much money. If you can get that all to align, then it all just works. So yeah, we were really busy on offers last week, had lots of offers agreed, so market feeling absolutely fine. Well, of course, it was the Eurovision Song Contest at the weekend. You don't often hear me talk about that, but set in the wonderful, wonderful city of Liverpool. 100,000 fans descended on the city, and didn't they put on a great show? Really did our nation proud as ever, even though we had a terrible result. That's normal as well. So yeah, what a great city. I used to work for a company that covered Liverpool and used to be up there quite a lot, and it's a really great city. It classically blends very successfully that very strong city identity, great shopping, great facilities, and quite affordable house prices. Did you know that renters in the area, though, are having to look to move outside the city for their next move, whereas buyers want to buy in the city, and that's just reflecting really high rents that are going on at the moment there. Formby, the most popular area around that area to look for property, one of the most expensive, desirable areas. It's a National Trust reserve, very popular tourist haunt, and there's a house. This is the most looked at house in Formby, 3.2 million, 5-bed, gated. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Great property. So yeah, big property prices up there in the north as well, and a great city to visit if you haven't been. Closer to home here, we have lots going on. The Pantiles Farmers Market has returned. There's lots going on at our great theatres, at the Amelia Centre. So much happening. Spa Valley Railroad. Do check out My Tunbridge Wells. they have lots going on for families for you to look at and think about. So yeah, lots happening there. And we've got so much new stock coming to market. Do keep an eye on our website. If it's anything of interest, give us a call. Hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.